What's up, YouTube? The long-awaited Grand Theft Auto Online was supposed to launch October 1st at midnight, but Rockstar had such a huge turnout with the sales with Grand Theft Auto 5 that they didn't anticipate a turnout of that stature, so they don't have enough servers all across the world and particularly the US to support everybody trying to play GTA 5 online all at once. It's too much of an influx going on. But some people were able to get on. Uh, Animal Farm over East Coast, he was able to get online, but I wasn't able to get online. And he's a few levels in, a few jobs into the online portion. With me, I'm stuck trying to get past the prologue. Last night at about 2 a.m. October 1st, 2 a.m. I was able to get on, and I could only see the little skit that they put on where Lamar picks you up from the airport, but my buddy Ace couldn't even get that far. So today, I had a little bit more luck. I was able to get a little bit further into the online mode, and what they have done here is it's kind of, I don't know, it's different. It's different. They definitely haven't done this on Grand Theft Auto before. You're able to customize your character based on 2 generations worth of genetics. So you customizing your parents individually, and then that affects how your parents looks, which then of course affects how you look. And it's I don't know, it's cool. You know, it's a different way to customize versus the preset, human faces that look like mannequins with no wigs. But it's I don't know. It's supposed to be a gangsta ass game. We up here playing The Sims and shit. But hey, there's only one portion of it. So you select your mom's father, what your mom's mother look like. You select how much of your mother and your grandparents you resemble, and then you move on to select your lifestyle. Once you're done with your appearance and everything, you select your lifestyle, and based on what you do throughout the day, your stats reflect that. So if you sleep a lot, then when you sleep, your body recovers. If you sleep a lot, you're stronger. You have more stamina. You know, but versus if you party all the time, then what goes with partying? Smoking, drinking, no sleep. So you're weaker. Your stamina is lower. Your lung capacity is lower. You know, all of that. Your stealth is lower. If you do legal work, your stealth bar increases. So you can play with it and see what's best. I'm going with the sleep and the illegal activity and the physical workout for the strength boost. Now, last night on the outer appearance, they had a bandana available. They don't have that available today, and that was a quick change. It was a black bandana. I actually got footage of it. But yeah, today I'm going with the West Coast hoodie with the sunglasses look. Light skin with the beard. Yeah. So yeah, that's the character I'm going with. But I don't really give a shit. I'm just trying to launch this shit and get online. So I just threw my PSN name on for the character's name. Some people putting their real name on here like idiots. And then it says, am I ready? Of course I'm fucking ready. I was ready last night. Waiting on the loading screen. Meanwhile, my man's Ace is trying to get on. He called me. He like, yo, I can't get on. Yo, I'm froze right here. Man, what's wrong? You able to get on? And he couldn't even make it this far. So I don't know if it's a geographic thing, depending on where you are. I'm gonna keep it to the U.S. Depending on where you are in the U.S., what you can link to certain servers. I don't know if that's the case, but everybody not able to get on, even though they logging on at the same time. So they still working the bugs out. Give Rockstar some time. They'll come through just like they did with this game. They'll come through. Now, when you do get here, you get the prologue, the intro. You scan it across the city. It's telling you can do different jobs. One thing I did see them say on here last night was that you can race your friends You know, you can jack exotic vehicles, meet up at a racing point, and get it in on some midnight club type shit. And then as far as getting money, robbing people, pulling heists, your friends, it says, I haven't done it yet, it says your friends can create heists and jobs for you to pull off, and you'll be able to score based off what your friends set up for you. So I'm interested to see how that how in depth that really is. You know, what's the level of law enforcement that you'll intercept and things of that nature. I don't know if that's just based on the game's AI and based on what you do. But anywho, your character, apparently he flies into Los Santos and he somehow knows some people here already. And well, Lydia just sent me a message. She says she wondering if mine working. I'm assuming hers isn't. Like, yeah, it is for now. But yeah, you fly into Los Santos and you're met by Lamar of all people, this goofy motherfucker. You're met by Lamar at the airport. And Lamar picks you up in the lack. You know, you're saying, what's up, homie, y'all, this and that. And while Lamar, I'm not sure, I don't know if that means you're going to be doing more low budget, you know, low on the totem pole in terms of quality type crimes or what. But anywho, your boy picked you up. I don't know if that means he knows Franklin or if he's affiliated with them in some history. I'm hoping they explain that further. But in good gangster movie fashion, you get off the plane, your boy hits you with the pistol, you know, and you dip off. I don't know why your character doesn't say anything. I hope they don't make this a silent ass sort of game style where you just a body. But you get in the car, you're driving around, he's giving you the tour of Los Santos, and you're supposed to get to a point where you enter a race. You're supposed to enter a race. Last night I was having a whole bunch of hang-ups right there. Every time I would walk into the circle where you would begin your racing mission, it would freeze up every time. I couldn't stop walking. He would directly walk only to that race point, and then the game would freeze, and it'll log me off offline and put me back in story mode. So in this case, that didn't happen. So I was able to actually complete the race. Meanwhile, Ace, he's still trying to customize his character, and he can't even get to this little skit here. And Lydia sending me some more messages. She having trouble. This has been the general vibe and word of mouth that I've been getting from everybody on my friend list except Animal Farmer, is that the shit ain't working for them. So they had an update that was downloadable last night, and I didn't have to re-download one this morning. So again, it's coming. Everybody just trying to butt fuck Grand Theft Auto at the same time, man. It's only one game, people. Have some patience. So anyway, back to the game. We show up to the meet point. Lamar make a phone call, and I was hoping my shit didn't freeze right here, but of course it did. But hey, it popped back out. So you walk up to this little circle, and some cat talks some shit. I'm assuming, you know, things are kind of silent. And they going by reading text. So you hop in a vehicle. You're able to select and choose which vehicle you want to race with. And remember, you're not Franklin yet. Your stats are minimal. Your experience is 0. So when you get in this car, you know, you're gonna be a first-time driver. So your top speed is low. Your handling is low. You know, you try to make a turn, you will spin out. No, it doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going. If you make a turn, a sharp turn, you will spin out all the way. And but this is a gig that Lamar hooks you up with, some low budget, weak ass, low profit ass mission that Lamar, which is fit for his character, plugs you into as soon as you get off, so you can make a little bit of loot. Now you're able to wager how much money you want to bet on yourself. You start out with I think like 2,500 bucks. You start out with, and you're able to place bets on yourself. You know, I took a gamble for it, sorta. You know, I bet a thousand, bet a quick thousand up. You know, just to see. And I was a little reluctant, but had I known the handling would be as terrible as it is, I wouldn't have bet 1,000. But you know, you can count on good old AI and Grand Theft Auto to do something dumb for no reason, and I was able to pull me through for the W. Man, that character looked pimp. Character looked pimp. So, mall or nothing. You racing to the mall. Lamar in the lack, big body, and you in this little ass coupe on some Italian job shit, but it don't drive that way. So Lamar burned me. Everybody done jack one of those cars that Lamar driving during story mode, and you know that car don't take off work for shit in the game, and it's burning me. So yeah, that's how shitty your vehicle is when you begin. You're able to race, hitting through different checkpoints like you were doing a marathon, and up until this point, I thought I was on. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, I got my speed up, all of that. You know, I'm gone. It's a sprint straightaway. If you hit anything, it's curtains. I went for a turn. My vehicle started going sideways. I'm like, what the fuck? I do a 180 for no reason, and Lamar dusts me. Of course, he talking shit every time he passes you, so that ain't helping. I'm rolling. I'm trying to pick back up speed. Luckily, it was going downhill. And I'm trying to, you know, get a feel for the controllers, because, you know, I'm like, man, I can't be this bad. It ain't me, is it? You know, so I get to Lamar again, and I hit his right bumper. I hit his right bumper. Lamar's car didn't even move out of the lane. My shit went off into the sidewalk. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They really over exaggerating the shit out of this newbie shit when it comes to vehicle stats. But it's cool, you know. Good old Rockstar AI. You know, it help you out. And again, for no reason, my shit just spin out again. You know, but luckily you got 2 laps, so they give you a little bit extra time to get your shit straight, you know. Fill your joystick out. Lamar ran into somebody for whatever reason. I ain't complaining though. You see that little light ass turn? You see that little light ass turn? That shit made my whole vehicle spin out. So this is the bullshit you can expect, man. So don't get mad. You know, it's just the intro. It's just the prologue. And nothing more. So don't expect shit, man. I should have shot at Lamar, but that probably would have fucked my shit up even worse. I should have shot him. So I'm thinking this the home stretch. I'm just gunning it like fuck it. You know, I'm not finna lose 1,000. And of course I spin out again. How do you run into the back of somebody's car and then do a 360? I'm like, why don't I fly through the windshield? You know, instead of doing a 360. Like, so the game was pissing me off, man. Ace was still hitting me up like, man, I can't even get on. Lamar put the body on me, but I put that body back on him, only to run into another motherfucker. But hey, Lamar, he had some other troubles back there. That little old ass lack had some engine failure. And I was able to scoot on up and get the W, you know, in smooth fashion. You know, it wasn't even close. Dusted them, murked them. But I learned from another time, slow my ass down on them corners or you will spin out. So I got a good lead on Lamar. So I'm, you know, I'm like, okay, this game is in the bag. Let me just make sure. But boom, got the W, finish line. And lo and behold, winner. Everything is great, right? Wrong. The game fucking froze on me. Right here. It froze on me. I couldn't go a second past here. Nothing else popped up. I could still hit the select button and scroll on PSN and, you know, choose other options with the home button. But the shit just fucking froze. And that was it. I mean, yeah, say I finished first. But after this, you just see clouds. It's a wrap. But your, they call it, I forget what JP stands for on here, but it's like your criminal rank or whatever, and how good are you. But I got the W, of course. Flip motherfuckers the bird. And this is as far as I was able to get on the newly launched Grand Theft Auto 5 online multiplayer. If anybody can help me. I want to go to level 2. I don't want to be stuck here at the loading screen. This shit sucks. How did you get on? What did you press? Did you select closed session, solo session, invite only, or just go? What the fuck? I didn't pay for this shit. It's bullshit. I want to play Animal on like Mission 5.